Welcome to the podcast. This is Mr. Ish. We're at KIPS Bay Boys and Girls Club, called their clubhouse. We're here with some juniors. They have some things that I want to talk about today. I think it's an important topic. Definitely has not been touched before. So I'm going to give them a chance to give us their names, their ages, and just go right into it. So we can go right into this podcast. So from my left to my right, please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Jordan. I'm 10.
Jordan. Jordan's 10 years old.
My name is Angel, and I'm 10.
Angel's 10.
My name is Mariani, and I'm 11.
Okay, so we call them tweens, and in between teenagers and then 10 years old and stuff like that. So guys, today I'm giving you a topic which is a little different than I normally do things. But today's topic, because it's always in the news, and I just gotta get how you guys feel about all this. It's just violence in school.
Oh,
Like let's just go around the table and have you guys seen anything like this in school?
yeah.
So just give me your experience, and then we're gonna go around and see if there's anything that we could do to prevent this, to help out our community, to help out our teachers, our principals, and stuff like that. So you could go first. What kind of a violence have you seen or heard about in the news and schools and stuff?
This
like
is
that?
the one I don't like the most.
Actually, I can't really talk because today I was
Okay, well, we're not talking to you because we're talking to him.
Oh.
It's his turn. We're going around this way.
I don't like bullying. That's the thing I don't like the most.
Bullying? Yeah, bullying is awful. Bullying doesn't make you feel good about yourself,
Yeah.
about anything. A lot of the bullying does occur in school. Some of it occurs on the internet. Some of it occurs on
Yeah, like
social media,
cyberbullying.
cyberbullying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But just give me an example of the type of either bullying or violence that unfortunately you've been aware of in school.
Like when people like do stuff mean and rude. Like
Does that happen a lot in your school?
yeah.
Is there any quick solution for that? Is it something that the teachers jump on it pretty quick? The
Yeah.
principal.
Of course they do.
Okay, so they are trying to prevent it in some way, but it's just happening very frequently, I guess.
I got bullied today.
Oh, tell us what happened.
I mean, it's not necessarily bullying, but I think it's bullying.
All right, tell me what happened.
He
I'll let you
was, these, I think it was 3 or 4. These kids, they keep on calling me this name.
Yeah, name
Twinkie?
calling. I don't like it.
They keep on calling me Twinkie.
Well, if they're calling your name, it's bullying.
Yeah.
Let's make it very clear.
Yeah. So,
Anything that if your name is Angel Peralta, they should be calling you Angel Peralta. Unless you tell them, oh, you could call me Ange, or you could call me A, or something like that as a nickname or something short. But your name is Angel Peralta. So if they're calling you Twinkie or anything else, then that's not cool. That's bullying.
That's bad.
and also, I always tell the teacher she doesn't do anything.
Agree.
She
Yeah,
doesn't do
sometimes
anything.
teachers do.
Yeah, they
So
never
so
do
this is
so-
what you have to do. I mean, I work in the school too. So you tell your teacher, this guy's bullying me, and you have to use that word. That I feel that he's bullying me. He's calling me names, and I don't like it. You tell the teacher once.
It's
You tell the teacher twice. The third time, your mother tells the teacher.
I told her multiple times. She never listens.
Then you tell your mother tonight, Ma, this is what went on in school. I told the teacher once. I didn't know if she was aware of it. I told her twice. I don't think she's doing much. You need to go speak to my teacher. And let your mother handle the third time that she hears from it.
Ish, you
What's
work at a school? I
Yeah.
never knew that.
Yeah, I work in the school in the daytime. I
Oh.
work in a school called Becca.
I heard about it.
It's Bronx Early College Academy. It's a middle school and a high school. So it has two different from 6 all the way to 12. So it's a lot of kids. But that's what Anthony definitely. I mean, Angel, definitely tell your mother what went on today. When she picks, well, she don't pick you up today from here, but tell your mother and, suggest that she has to go in and, if she drops you off in the morning, that she goes speak to the principal or to the teacher, because that's the only other way it's going to get addressed.
Okay.
What about you?
Actually, today there was actually me and another girl. Me and another girl, we were like arguing with each other. Well, I started arguing. I started screaming at her because me and another boy, we were playing a game like tennis, and she came out of nowhere and just took the thing away from us. And she said that the teacher said her to do that, but nobody told her to do that. And then
Okay, how do you know that no one told her to do that? You were obviously playing.
because I was in front of the teacher.
Okay.
I was
Was
looking
there
at him.
only one teacher in the whole area?
Yeah.
Okay.
But everybody was like out on their way to the cafeteria, and we were like, it was only like 2 of us, and 4 of us, because whenever I accidentally hit one of our other friends.
Okay, so you were arguing with somebody because you thought that the information that was given was wrong. Go ahead.
And I was about to hit her because she was spreading it, spreading problems, and she wanted to, and everybody kept telling me, that she wanted to find me.
But how did this all happen in 10 seconds? You're playing a game.
Wow.
You're playing a game.
It was longer than 10 seconds.
I know, but you're making it seem like this happened right
Yeah.
after another. You're
It's
playing a
true.
game. The teacher said to tell you to do this. You didn't believe her. She's spreading rumors around about me. She wants to fight me. How did all that happen in 10 seconds that you adjusted all that in your head and you want to fight with somebody? Fighting is never going to be the positive thing to do.
Yeah, violence.
The teacher told you to do that? Hold up a second. Miss Johnson, did you tell her to stop me because I'm playing tennis with Jim? Oh, you did? Okay, my bad. Over.
Exactly.
Quickly handled.
Just 1 second handle.
You wanna go to the she's talking about me. She tell people and all of a sudden there's a fight for no reason. You don't even know what you're fighting about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
violence.
Nothing.
Violence
and-
doesn't fix anything. It just makes it worse.
Exactly.
And violence and revenge is not
That
the
should
right
never
answer.
that should never be the outcome to anything.
I'm not
If she told you something, you don't believe her, you ask the teacher. Maybe the teacher did send her.
Rather,
Then argue.
No, but let's hear her story because now she's almost gonna fight somebody. Go ahead.
oh,
Let's
go.
hear the
And
rest
then
of it.
the teacher pulled me over because I kept screaming at her. She kept screaming at me. So then, like, I kept getting frustrated. So like, I kind of had like a couple of tears, maybe 4 or more, because I was talking to the teacher, and then I just couldn't like hold myself, and I really wanted just to swing at her, but I just couldn't because I knew what was gonna happen if I did that, and that's gonna be on me, not on her.
Luckily,
Something-
you didn't.
And then I had to
Yeah,
write. I
luckily.
had to make a report. So they probably changed my class because she's in my class.
she is.
She is.
Yeah.
Then why you could tell the teacher what happened at lunch?
Exactly.
I did tell her.
Oh, that's good.
What happened?
And then the teacher, he was seeing us arguing in the hallway, and he didn't do nothing. He was just watching us. And then,
Wow.
And then now the assistant principal is gonna talk to him, and then we're gonna make a meeting.
Oh,
Well, in a teacher's defense, maybe he was
Yeah.
seeing if you guys can handle the problem yourselves because you guys want to be grown-ups. And I'm talking about
Oh, no.
everybody.
He
You
knows
all
how I
want
am.
you want to be grown-ups, but you're not grown-ups. You know what growing up is? You handle problems. You guys are not ready to handle problems. The way you handle problems is with violence or calling people names or talking about other people behind their back. So
Yeah.
if someone says something about me in my job here or where I work at, someone says something about me, I'll be like, ooh, I heard you say something about me. I'm going to go to my boss and I'm going to say, Miss Francesca, Mr. Darrow, this is what's going on. It really doesn't bother me because I'm still going to do my podcasting. I'm still going to say hello to my members. I'm still going to have a great day. But that person shouldn't be talking about me. And I'm going to go about my business. That's it. And I'm still going to say hello to that person. I'm going to say, what's up?
yeah.
And I'm going to let my boss handle it. That's what I'm going to do. Now, if my boss doesn't handle it and it keeps on happening, then I go to my boss's boss. And then he's going to have to handle it. And if that person doesn't handle it, then there's another boss that's on top of him. Then I go to that man. And then hopefully all that's squashed by then. And it shouldn't happen because I won't let that mess up my day. You need to start getting used to handling problems a little differently. That's what the key is to this.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't talk to people behind their back.
Okay. What besides personal
Oh,
violence or personal issues that happen in school, how do you feel about these random acts of violence that people have? They go into schools and they wanna shoot up schools. They wanna do different things like that to innocent kids. Like that.
yeah. What did the kids do?
crazy.
I just feel
Exactly.
like I feel like
That's-
it's disrespectful because there's mad kids in school.
Yeah, they're just coming in out of nowhere,
Especially
and then just like say, oh, if you don't do something, blah blah blah, and then blah blah blah.
have you guys ever seen a video on YouTube where a guy he came in and tried to shoot the teacher because the teacher got the dad's kid into detention for not doing his work and
Bruh.
listening in class? That
I
was
think-
really bad.
I really watched a lot of like
I watch a lot of
SWAT
cyber build.
SWAT
SWAT stuff?
SWAT coming into like schools and all that
Mhm.
because there's people like there's somebody that's shooting people.
It's sad that you even watching that. Like that shouldn't be part of your education. That shouldn't be part of something that you have to
Yeah, who
be
watch
aware
people
of.
getting
I
killed?
No
mean,
matter
it's-
what,
it's-
the
it's
best
tough.
cyberbullying video is the one from here, from KIPS Bay.
Exactly.
That one gets me really entertained.
Well, as long as it gets the point across,
Yeah.
that's the important thing.
That's the main idea.
I know another violence thing.
Okay, tell me.
Littering in school. People be messing up when they eat at lunchtime. They don't even throw their food away. Sometimes they start a food fight.
Exactly.
Because I saw a food fight in my school today.
I know that in high school when I went to high school, there was a lot of food fights. The sad thing about it is that we take all this food that we have and we throw it away when there's people that are hungry. I mean, we had a podcast a couple of days ago about the homeless and about
Oh.
giving to the homeless
yeah,
and
we
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's always sad. I don't know if you guys may not be here on Fridays when I get out of work, but sometimes whatever food we have left over, because we're gonna close for a couple of days, I take it to my neighborhood and I give it to the homeless. Every Friday. Every Friday they're waiting for me by my car, and I give them warm food. It makes me feel good about myself. I mean, I didn't cook it or anything like that, but I know that they're anxious to eat. They're eating something,
And
and when they see me in the morning or they see me with my kids, they say, "Hi, how you doing?" I'll be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I like to make sure that my kids, also say hello to them. They may be not as well off as a lot of my other friends, but they're people. And my daughters have to realize that either, regardless if you're down and out or whatever, if someone say hello, you should be pleasant enough to say hello back to them.
Yeah.
You don't have to go up to them and give them a hug and do all that extra stuff like
Yeah,
like your
exactly.
auntie or anything like that. But you saying, they say, "Hi, sweetie, you look so cute. How you doing, sir? Thank you," and keep it moving.
Exactly.
Polite and
Be
respectful.
be kind and polite. That goes a long way.
You really need to spread that around. We need to tell we could share it around, but don't tell them to, don't force them, but we should spread that.
Right
Really?
now in New York, all we need is positive energy because
Exactly.
too much negative energy is going on right now. And then there's fires starting. There's gun violence.
Yeah, but you know
starting,
what? I'm
robbery.
upset at you. I have to admit.
Violence,
You're
bullying.
promoting that we should have this positive energy, but what happened to you today? You wasn't giving no positive energy.
I was.
No, you was not.
How?
You wanted to start a fight with somebody.
But I
That's
didn't, and I
but that's
stopped
not
myself.
that's not positive energy. You stopped yourself because the teacher was there.
No, I stopped myself because I had
Okay.
to.
Well, you shouldn't have even gone to that point. Because the person didn't hit you. The person wasn't in your face. The person wasn't talking about you. The person
The
didn't do
person
nothing.
was talking about me though.
Okay. The person told you to stop because they said that the teacher said stop.
No, I just stopped because I knew
Okay.
if I
But you
if I
always
fired,
right. You
I'd
were
lose my
not
mom.
you were not preaching what you're saying. You saying, "Oh, positive energy," and you were about to fight with somebody. I was never about to fight with somebody today. How about that?
Me
Me
neither.
neither.
And you know what? People crossed me in the car and they cut me off. And instead of honking the horn and all that, I kept going to work safe. I wasn't chasing them through the streets. I didn't have to flash my lights because I just had to be at work. So if that person had to get there 10 seconds before me, good for them. Hopefully they made it. I know I made it and I was safe, and and I didn't feel bad about myself today.
You know, today in gym, there was girls bothering me for like no reason. And I just didn't pay them no mind.
That's another easy thing to do. You just paying them
ignore.
absolutely no mind and ignoring them. Positive
That's
thing. Positive.
Really good positive.
I wake up in the
thoughts.
morning. I feel good about getting up. I'm tired at times. Sometimes I'm
Me
not.
too.
For those,
Same.
let me just give you an example because the people listening may not know who I am. But for you guys that see me on an everyday basis, have you ever seen me mad?
No.
Yeah, kind of.
When?
Sometimes.
Yeah,
When
kind
the-
of.
when some kids are like arguing or fighting or touching each
well,
other.
I'm upset at them because I know they could do better. But I'm not mad, and even when if you guys say I'm punishing them by speaking to their parent or if it gets to the point that they need to be suspended or something like that,
You're not
I
really
still speak to them, and then the next day is forgotten about, or 20 seconds later, and you see me again. Hey, what's up going on? What's going on, guys? Hello. It's not a grudge. It's nothing. You committed a crime. Let's say if you hit somebody, you committed a crime. You hit somebody. You know that's not allowed here. You're gonna be suspended for a certain amount of days. I see you when you come back, and hopefully you have those 2 or 3 days to think about it. And when you come back, I don't change the way I speak to anyone.
The one time I saw you mad was when I was a cadet. I was in group 5.
Yeah.
I think Jordan was with me.
I
think.
was.
Yeah. You got mad at like kids because we were. I was involved, but we were like
Thank you for being honest.
we were cause this kid he said that we're gonna die last, and then we started a problem out of nowhere for no reason, and then you just got mad. I mean, you didn't get mad out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't
but
think
like,
that I get mad. I think
yeah.
I'm more disappointed in you guys
Exactly.
because I think that especially when you start getting to the 9, 10, 11-year-olds, I think that you guys could start thinking a little differently at this point. So I'm more upset at you guys not taking the challenge to do the right thing. So maybe that's what it is, but I'm not mad. I don't scream at nobody. I don't yell at nobody. I don't do none of that stuff. So I usually would, talk to you guys in a group, so that everybody could get the same information.
Yeah, it's really an ongoing thing. People keep on yelling at each other, like teachers. They keep on yelling at the kids instead of talking very nicely, because then they'll respect them, and also then they won't start like yelling bad
Yeah, I don't
and
like
all
when
that.
teachers yell at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely goes both ways. Teachers should not be yelling at a student.
You guys don't hear that?
Music in the background.
Oh.
Music in the background. Don't worry about it. I got this, sister. Yeah, no one should be yelled at.
Yeah.
Yelling at each other. Whether it's a husband and wife, sister, brother, it's just one of those things that it shouldn't be happening. It does happen. People raise their voice.
Oh yeah, there's
but,
a golden rule in our school. It's called treat people the way you want to be treated.
that should be a golden rule in life.
Um,
Treat people the way you want to get treated.
Exactly.
I hold the door for an old lady. I say good morning to whoever's in my path as I'm walking to my car in the morning. And the only one I don't say hello to is the birds, because they fly right by me. But besides that, if I see you in the morning, I see you in the elevator, good morning. Oh, good morning, sir. Okay. I don't have to be on my phone. I can say good morning, interact with people. I'm good like that. I go into the store, I say hey, good morning to everybody that's in the store. if I'm gonna grab something before I go in my car. So
My
I
brother.
literally say hi to everybody around here and around my block too because I know everybody around my house and down the block and then up here. I just know everybody from everywhere because like I really interact with other people. So yeah,
Um,
except for that one girl.
I don't. My sister does the opposite what you do, ish. And my brothers.
they just grouchy.
They once they see this old lady, this certain person, certain old lady, she collects the
Hands.
cans and all that,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, they always close the door on her for some reason.
Not cool.
No,
They judging the lady for no reason.
exactly.
It doesn't hurt. I mean, miserable people, the people that don't do those things and they go to work. I can't stand being here. I can't. You know what? Your day's gonna be just as long. You're gonna be miserable the whole day. I work 12 hours a day. I got a smile in my face at 6 in the morning, and when I'm leaving at 6:30 from here or 7 o'clock, whenever I'm leaving from here, I'm still the same guy. I'm still joking around. I'm still downstairs, goofing off or whatever until it's time to leave, and then I go home and I spend some time with my family.
Do you like being around kids?
Yeah, I do. I think that my job is important. What I do, I think that being a mentor to you guys and someone that you could talk to and someone that you could count on being there in case, for whatever reason I'm needed, whether it's just to talk to or just to feel comfortable or to do podcasting or whatever it might be. I think that what we do here at KIPS Bay Boys and Girls Club is very important. And we all have different ways of doing it and different methods, but the end goal is to make sure that we help you guys and whatever you need.
What is Kids Bay mostly like supposed to be about? Yeah.
Well, our mission is to really help underprivileged kids. So we are stationed, most of our clubhouses are stationed, or I think all of them are stationed in the Bronx. So that already tells you we're not going to Manhattan. We're not on 34th Street. We're not in 86 on Park Avenue.
Yeah,
we're
nothing
in,
fancy.
we're in what we call the hood.
Exactly.
We're in the places where it's needed. So not only are we needed because there's not a lot of community-based programs in this area, we're needed because maybe some parents are working and they need the kids to be somewhere until they get out of work. Maybe
my
we're
mom does
here.
that.
Maybe we're here because we're a bridge between some people that are in shelters and they don't get that extra help with work, with homework or stuff like that.
Or any.
We could be here for parents that are not working that might only have one kid and their kid doesn't socialize with other people. So this is a way for them to socialize. We're here also because we try to give you a safe environment, a safe clubhouse that once you walk in, you don't have to worry about these threats and these violence and the bullying and stuff like that. So we're here for all those purposes.
Yeah, Kids Bay is way different than school.
Then school after schools.
Some of us are on here because our parents trust Kids Bay, and if our parents was to never trust Kids Bay, we wouldn't even be here in the first place.
That's very
So
true.
Exactly.
if it wasn't for Kids
know,
Bay
right?
being here, we would be home, bored, or we would be in school.
Yeah.
And after school, wanting to
Yeah.
go home, waiting for food. And Kids Bay gives us food. They interact us. They get us all together.
They help us.
They help
When
us
we
with
need-
everything.
Help us a lot.
basically.
And if there's something, and they can handle problems all at one time.
That right there is a commercial for Kids Bay, and it came from your mouth. So I do appreciate that, and I take your compliments, and I'm pretty sure that my boss will listen to this and feel some type of way also because that's what our mission is. Our mission is to make sure, and you know what my mission is, because I'm an older man, is unfortunately, a lot of people in this area may not have their parents or their father involved in their life.
Yeah,
And
they
I-
might be
And I
orphans.
feel that I could be that little positive loophole that you may be like, oh, my dad never comes see me. But you know what? Mr. Ish is always there. He always comes to work, and he always makes me happy. So I could be that person that changes your perspective on a man and the way he handles kids or children or stuff like that. And it's very important because your mother's your mother. And usually your mother's always there. Sometimes parents, for whatever reason, especially men, they're not there for their kids or they can't be there. Sometimes they pass away. It could be something that they live in another country and they don't really come. So it could be many reasons. But I think that I'm an important factor in the sense that you have a male figure to look up to and someone that you could talk to.
You're everything you're saying. You're doing it to me. Like you make me happy and all that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Cause like really,
That's why I'm here
in my
now.
house. Like, I mean, I'm happy at the same time. Like sometimes grumpy.
You're basically trying to say this is home, which is so true.
Yeah, it's a
that
full
me
way
too.
home.
It's like a home to you.
It's our home. It
Basically.
is our home. That's the thing, because this is where we come to every day. Right after school, we chill. We do our homework.
Yeah, a lot of us
They-
know. A lot of us know your family. A lot of us know the issues that you go through. I mean, if someone passes away in your family, we know about that too.
They understand us.
Like we have to understand that that's things that happen, and we have to adjust the way we might be with you for the next couple of days, just because you're going through mourning or you're going through a time of sorrow that you really want a helping hand, and you may not know how to express it. So us as adults, we need to be the ones that say, hey, you know what? You need to talk to somebody. Let's go over here and talk, or come help me with this, or make you a part of something else so you can forget about the wrongs or the bad things that are happening in your life. That's what we do. I to tell you the truth, I love coming to work. I'm one of those people that I have no
I love
problem.
Kids Bay too.
I have no problem coming to work. I don't have an issue. At times, I do understand that my kids don't see me that much, but I spend the weekends with them. I put them to bed every day, and I have a very strong wife, and she's there every day for them. So
I love coming to Kids Bay. It's way
Yeah, me
more
too.
fun just staying home. That's why I come to Kids Bay instead of hanging out.
hey,
Hanging out.
You be
around the
free,
block.
but there's some rules.
Yeah,
and
there's some rules.
Instead
Yeah.
of we're having to hang out with your friends, instead of hanging out with your friends around here, and we could just come to Kids Bay and have even more fun.
yeah,
Yeah, then you make more friends, and then your friends can know your other friends.
This is basically
And
like
then
school
they
because we
make
get trips.
them a friend.
It's basically like school.
And
Yeah.
where else are you gonna have technically in your own podcast room that you could sit down, talk about how you feel, listen to it on the internet if you have an internet or tablet or whatever? Where else is that gonna happen?
Nowhere.
This is like your own
Not
radio
really.
station.
Yeah, basically.
It's run by you.
Yeah.
I'm the one that just makes sure
Yeah.
I press the right buttons and you guys are not talking too crazy. Besides
Exactly.
that, we talk about whatever we want.
Well, we could do it at home if you have like any mics or.
Yeah, but you know how much this setup right here is? I think all the mics, the keyboard, all the stuff right here is probably $1,800. That's $1,800. That's a lot of money. That's a lot. I don't have it. I love this thing. I wish I could have one at home, but that's a lot of money. That's something that I asked for this. I was like, yo, we should do this with the kids. And literally my boss, within 10 days, he got it for me. So because they feel
really
that
fast.
they saw they saw that I was determined to make this a project that you guys could express yourselves.
Yeah,
And so
for
far,
the cadets and juniors.
yeah, so far this is awesome, and I don't shy down for nobody. Some clubs may be like, oh, a 6-year-old is too young. The 6-year-old could sit here and talk about crayons. Well, we're gonna talk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I speak to the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way
Up
to the 13s. And now, like yesterday, I had the teenage girls here. Oh, our conversation was wonderful. And they're 14, 15, and 16. And we went 45 minutes talking. Because they wanted to talk about dating. They wanted to talk about what schools they're going to, about college applications, about going away to the Army. Like they had a lot of different topics that you guys don't come up with because they're a little older. I'm still a father figure, so I'm gonna let them know, what's the proper way of dating and and stuff like that. And the parents should be aware of things. And it's a different conversation, but it was definitely fun.
Who here knows what? Well, out of us three little ones, what are you guys gonna be for college? I'm gonna be a lawyer.
I'm probably gonna be like a police to start off.
A construction worker.
Construction workers, good. They all three of the professions you picked are not only you make decent money, but they're very important. Being a lawyer is very important. You hear other people's topics and
thoughts
stuff
and
like that,
and stuff like that.
and you could really be helpful to minorities.
Yeah.
Being a police officer, you're in harm's way all the time, and you're helping out the community. You're cleaning out, your community. You're making sure they're safe for everybody. And construction worker, you're the one that lays the pipes and make sure that we still get water. Make sure the sidewalks are done. Make sure the streets are paved and no potholes. Building buildings, fixing windows, doing all the stuff. The infrastructure to help your community. So all three of those jobs is important. And if you put all those three of those jobs together, and then you put myself being like in a clubhouse like this, we're doing 4 things that are going to be positive to our community, which is amazing. Thinking positive and community is one of those things that we should touch on sooner or later. But right now, we're going to have to end this podcast. Thank you guys for talking. We're going to continue.
See you later.
We're going to get some good topics here, and hopefully you guys, learn more and more. And we're always going to be here for you at KIPS Bay Boys and Girls Club.
See you next time.
Check 1 2 1 2 check.
And we're out.